Hi friends, many newbies have a difficulty in understanding pointers. So this brief video describes the basics of pointers. So let's get into it. Any variable you take has four things going for it. The type of variable, the name of the variable, the value of the variable and address of the variable. Here is the type of the variable, the name of the variable, the value of the variable and address of the variable. So you have these four things that goes on for a variable. Then what is a pointer? So you can see that there is a variable p that has a value of 25 and here is the address of that variable. Now a pointer is also a variable. The only difference is the pointer contains the address of another variable. Yeah, that's all there is to a pointer. So you can also say the value contained in the pointer is the address of another variable. A double pointer is a variable that contains the address of another pointer. As you can see, this is a pointer variable and this is the address of the pointer variable, and a double pointer contains the address of a pointer variable. So here we go. So now this is a pointer variable p. This is a simple variable p which has the value 10. Let's make this as 25. So ampersand p means the address of the variable p, right? So this ptr is a pointer variable that contains the address of the p. So ampersand p means address of the p variable. And similarly, so what does that star mean? Actually, what is the meaning of star? Actually, the meaning of star is nothing but content of. So ptr has got an address, and if you go inside that address, that is content of that address is an integer. So what does this star mean? It's content of. So ptr is an address. So if you see the content of that address, there will be an integer. That's what it means. Similarly, double star means dptr is a pointer variable that contains the address of another pointer, and if you go inside that pointer, if you see the content of that pointer, you will find an integer. So the first star indicates that the dptr contains an address which is nothing but the address of this pointer variable, and if you see the content of this address, then you will find an integer. So that's what it means by putting a double star, right? This is a simple variable, integer variable. This is a pointer variable, and this is a double pointer variable. Now if you print the value of p, you will get 25. The first printf statement, this one, is going to print 25. If you now ampersand p means it is going to print the address of p. Ampersand p is going to print the address of p. Now this ptr is going to print the value in ptr, and the value in ptr is nothing but the address of p. So the second printf and the third printf are going to print the same thing. What about star ptr? So ptr contains the address of p, and star ptr is what is inside that address, which is 25. So this is going to print 25. And this fifth printf is going to print the address of the pointer variable. dptr is a double pointer that contains, see this, dptr is a pointer variable that contains the address of the pointer. So this printf statement, which is the fifth printf statement, and the sixth printf statement are going to print the same thing, because the address of the pointer and the dptr are the same. Because if you print dptr is nothing but it will print the value of dptr. Value of dptr is nothing but the address of the pointer variable. And star of dptr, which is what is contained in that address. What is contained in that address is the address of p. Double star of dptr is nothing but it's going to print 25. And finally, ampersand of dptr is going to print the address of the dptr itself. Let me run this program and see what comes out. So this is a C compiler on the Microsoft terminal. As you can see, the value of P is 25 and the address of P and the value of PTR, because PTR contains the address of P. As I told you, both of these are same. Okay, and star of PTR is going to print 25 because the value at this address is 25. As I told you, the address of PTR is this FF18, ends with FF18, and DPTR contains the address of PTR, and so these two are same. Please recollect that DPTR contains the address of PTR, right? And therefore these are same. And the value at DPTR, which is nothing but what is inside this address, is nothing but the address. You see this? FF1C and FF1C are same. So the value at this address is another address, and this address is the address of the P variable. And as a result, you can see this address and this address are the same. And this is nothing but the value in the value at DPTR, which is double star of DPTR. Print double star of DPTR is going to print 25. And finally, the address of the DPTR is this. So, which is P is a simple variable and PTR is a pointer variable that contains the address of another variable, and DPTR is another variable that contains, it's a double pointer which contains the address of another pointer. I hope you are able to understand pointers with this brief video. Thank you. We'll look forward to more such videos in the upcoming sections. Thank you.